And I'm just wondering if I already have a short video, but let me just make one real quick to make sure that we've got. Okay, so I'm going to turn that baby around. Oh my gosh, my hair is really a mess. So I should do something about messy head and you still just go live, right? The reality of life. Okay, so I'm going to go on to, oh, it won't let me do a video while I'm in Clubhouse. Okay, so we won't do that. I must have one already up in here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and see what I have in here already for a video. We're going to create a design. And we will do a YouTube thumbnail, just because that's a really good size. Okay. I do believe we now have that shared. All right. And then I'm going to go to videos. Let me see if it will do it. No, we're not going to open it on the desktop. We're going to go to look up videos. Go to my uploads. I'm going to go to videos. And let's see what I have. Oh, I've got a 15-second one. Okay, so here's a 10 video. Alrighty.
It's me, Cindy Lou. We're about to start a live online learning session. Are you ready? It's time to learn. Yes.
Okay, so we want to remove the background here. We're going to click on Edit Video. And background remover, it is in beta. So we're going to go ahead and tap on that. And we're going to let it do its thing. I don't know how long it will take. You do want to go shorter. And this will be interesting because I do move around a bit. I don't move around a lot, though. Oh, 90%. So it's actually going pretty. And we'll see what it looks like when we get done. Yeah. So move around a little bit. You've got kind of that area around me. So let's play it now and see what it looks like.
It's me, Cindy Lou. We're going to start a live online learning session. Are you ready? It's time to learn. Yes.
So it did remove it. It's not too bad. Like I said, you want that main person or whatever character to kind of be pretty still when you do it, so that it can remove the background without a whole lot of mint. Yeah. So, but that wasn't that bad. When you're not playing it, it looks like it's going to actually be more fuzzy than it is.
Cindy Lou, we're going to start a live online learning session.
So there you go.
Ready?
Are we ready? Are we ready? That's how it is to remove it. And then we're going to go ahead and now add something to the back of this. So if we tap out of it, that the mist there goes away. That's just letting you know where the circle is. So now let's go ahead and bring this video down at the bottom. And then where do we want to put me? Where shall we go, folks? Let's go grab a photo and go to the beach. Beaches. And we'll put ourselves at the beach. Not on there. No, I want to go on to the background. So there, now I have myself at the beach with this.
It's me, Cindy Lou. We're about to start a live online learning session. Are you ready? It's time to learn. Yes.
Alrighty, so there you go. And then to this I can add my live online learning graphic up in the corner, because why not? Let's see. That's going to be a logo. I'm going to go into logos down here, live online learning. There we go. There's my little logo. We can pop that up here in the corner or down here maybe and make it a bit smaller. So that's on the beach with us. And then I could put my title of whatever. So removing a video background. Okay, so I'm gonna make that bigger. So I have my title here. I want to actually put that into something a little bolder. Okay, so there we go. Pull that down just a little bit to make sure it's in here. And then I'm going to use what I call the effect here that's a lift, which I like to use because it kind of pops that up off the page a little bit. And the intensity, I'm going to pull that right up. So, all right. And then the other thing that you can do to kind of make the words come to top is you can add a box behind it with a little bit of color, but we're not going to bother with that today. I think that is probably good enough. And this is literally going to become the front of this video when I put it out there as a video. So I'll subscribe over here, and when I get it done, you guys will see it as a finished product. Okay, so that was step one, what we were going to do today. And then the other piece of our exploration was if we're going to use a template, okay, so we're going to go ahead and create a new design. Okay, and we will do and I know you're not seeing this yet, I will do an Instagram post. And I'll share this tab. Okay. So I'm going to do an Instagram post. I'm going to go over to templates. It'll up in the templates automatically, actually, as soon as you create it. It will come up over here, and it has these templates. Now, if you like circles, you're going to actually go in here and go circles. So now it brings up these different ones with circles. Now, if we chose one, circles out of here, let's see if it brings up other stuff. That is complementary. I do not see. Well, this is kind of complementary. So if we added a page, we could add that in. I've done this before, and then what you do is you would edit the colors so that they were similar. Let's see if we can find one more circle. I think I do have one other video up on here about this, but I'm not sure where it's at. And then we can go back to circles again. So when you saw, you could do like dark circles, big circles, little circles. Let's add that one as the last one, because that one, if we go back and look at the first one, kind of got that big bold black area around there. This one's got nothing, and then this is kind of a combination of the two together. So we've somewhat comped them, and we could even add one more in here. So I'm going to do a page and pull this one on over into that blank page. All I do is highlight the page first, make sure it's got the blue, and then you know you're tapping on that. Okay, so now that I have all of this over here, I'm going to go ahead and change all of these to be to my color schemes. So what I want to do is go in here and change it to a brand kit for the one I'm working on. So we're live online learning here today. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and change the backgrounds, and I'm going to go tap on there, and at the bottom here, it's going to say change all. Only that's the only time it's in there. So let's try this black and change that. And we're going to go with a purple. Okay, now here we have change all. I'm going to change all of them to the purple. Okay, so then we can do the same with the text. We've got the text color. Tap on the text color. Again, change it over to the purple. And change all. We're applying our colors, our thing. So we're going to go here, and we're going to do the same thing. Tap on this one, and then we're going to go up here, and then we can pull in either that one or this one because it's both within our thing. We're going to tap on the font again here, and again, change it and change all. Okay, and I forgot when I was back there to change all of that. So let's go here, this item, tap on here, and change it to that. And then I'm going to put that opacity back up again because the transparency is way down. I like bright colors. And I cannot lie. So I'm going to go ahead and bring that opacity all the way up. And I probably should have done all of them. Let's bring that all the way up and change the color again because I didn't do it. Change the color, change all. There we go. Now we're going to tap on here and change that over to our dark green. Change all. Okay, I think we've got our colors there. Now here, doing the same thing, just changing everything so that it's all within your color schemes. And that's, oh no, there's a background. Yep. So go with that dark background. And then the same thing down here. We'll go to blue. And then we'll change these reds here, or those ones there, to purple. The smaller circle to, that was not purple, was it? That was definitely not purple. Anyway, you get it. That was green. It was absolutely green, and I know I said purple. Okay. It's like all of those were kind of just a little bit different shade. I keep tapping on there, but I actually don't need to. All right. So now let's change that also to the purple. And then change all. Okay, so now when we go back and we look at these, I'm going to leave those white ones there just for a bit of, fun. So now you can go back, you can replace these out with whatever photos you want to use for your own. And we're going to go into Elements. And we're going to go Graphics. Let's see what comes up. Graphics of graphics. Photos of graphics. Yep, so we're going to go ahead and do, let's see, pull one of those over. And you just pull it and drag it until it fills the window. Now we're just doing our design, and we are global. So let's go ahead and put that in there. And we're going to change this to LOL is everywhere. Trying to get to that back one. Oh, okay. So that's because it is everywhere. Lean on laughter while you learn out loud. That is my motto. We're going to make it a big bigger, which we can do just by pulling down, but we can also do it by tapping on there, and I'm holding down the shift, the command greater than arrow, and that's going to make it bigger, but keep it within the same size. Window. Go to there, and then I'm going to pull it up, and then we're going to also change it and make it darker. Learn out loud. I want to go just a little bit longer there. There we go. Lean on laughter while you learn out loud. Taking that down a little bit, and that's going to keep the structure of where the lines are. Okay, so it's bolded, but it is, again, in this transparency, taken way down. Learn out loud. I'm going to go ahead and pull this over, and it's going to pull laughter over, but I actually want that laughter on the next line. So I'm going to return there while you learn, and I want learn out loud to all be on the same line. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this while you learn out loud. Okay, so now we're down a little bit so it fits in there. And some of that is I just see it after doing it for so long. I'm going to pull that over and up just a teeny bit, not right there on top of the out loud. I can also tap on it and make it just a little bit smaller, which will do the same thing. Okay, so I'm going to put the logo in there. Go back to live online learning. Logo. Okay, because I had it highlighted, it should have replaced it. I'm going to move it to make sure that it did, and it did not. It just put it on top. Okay, so we do undo, and we're not going to remove it. We're just going to move it back. We're going to position it backward. I'm going to position it backward again. I'm going to keep going backward till the other one comes up, and then we're going to take that other one off and just delete it. And then delete that again, and we are our picture. Okay. Again, we're going to put lean on laughter. For learning out loud, I guess we'll put up here. And that's a little bit bigger, so we're going to need to move these two little things here, the two little graphics. I'm going to grab one. I'm going to hold down my shift key. I'm going to pop on over here, grab the other one. I'm going to group them so that they're together, and then I'm just going to pull them down. Okay. Learning out loud. Meaning laughter. Did I spell it right? Meaning on laughter. Yep. Okay. And what do we want to put in here? Let's see. Probably go to my uploads. And let's see what I have for Clubhouse. Definitely have some Clubhouse stuff. Clubhouse. Got a few things. I don't really want to put my picture in there, but I will for now just to keep carrying on. Okay. So I'll also see what we might have just by looking at this. Oh, I might put this over here because that's something that we're working on. I'm going to tap on there and bring it on up. Yeah, there we go. All right, I like that. live on Clubhouse. Yep. I'm going to tap on there and change the effects and make that curve just a little less. There we go. Who wants to give a test? Anybody want to give one? I'm learning and even more fun teaching. I'm a creator. Join us weekly as we create. So what we do is once we do these presentations, then it's going to go. New ideas every week. Put that over there, pull that up here. And I'm just going to take these off. I could put something in there. I don't have to. This is the way to kind of use the template, change it up a little bit, make it look like what you're doing, and then go from there. So now let me see what I have that I've created. Maybe I think I'll put that in there. Maybe we'll do coloring book, which I created. All this stuff I created in Canva. So advertise. Even though it's really tiny and you really can't see it. Book cover. And a logo that I did for somebody. Okay, so there you go. Travel logo, nope. We're gonna just take that right off of there. We don't actually need that. And if you wanted to add some little doodad because you've kind of bit bare, you could go up here and grab that. You could see like what else is there that's already being used. We've got these little doodads. So let's copy that and then bring and paste it in here. So it's pasted in the same spot as the other one. And we're going to go ahead and grab this one. But we're probably not going to want that to be pasted here. I am going to paste that there. Tap on there, tap on there, and then paste it. So then paste it down there in that corner. So now we're really tying them together, right? So now I'm going to grab this one. I'm not going to worry about that other one, but I'll grab this one and pop it here, which then brings that continuity and makes it look like it's just a complete package. If we grab this and pop it on here, on this one, selecting that page and popping it on there, then we can do that. We're going to also grab this one and pop it on here. We're going to position it to the back so it's behind everything. And it looks like there's something else on there. I'm going to take that off because we don't actually need it. And you can tell what's there by just clicking on it all and then go down and kind of look at it. I don't see anything else. It's just that one. Okay. I'm going to make this all bold. It's easier. It is bold already. All right. There we go. So I think the only thing that we have left to do is grab this, pop it on here, and then of course we're going to need to change the color because it's the same color. So I'm going to tap on there and pasted it. Oops, that's the other one that we have. We don't want that. We want this. Tapping on it, copying it, moving up to the page before we were, pasting. Okay, so it's there, but we need to change that color to purple or to the blue. But I would say the purple. Okay, so now when you look through here, you would not know necessarily that these were not a complementary, that they didn't kind of come. The only one that looks a little out of place is this one here. So I'm going to go ahead and put that to the blue background also, or the green one. I'm going to go to the green background. Green. And then I'm going to change this to the purple. Yep. Leave that. Yeah, I'll change that to the purple too. We have this down here, which we're going to change to the purple. And we don't want to change all this time because we don't want them all to change. This is that big circle that's on top, so we're going to position that to the back. So we can grab this other item that's right here. And we're going to color that with the purple. Okay. Now, if we want that to come back to the front, we just grab it, position, bring it right to the front. Okay. So I don't want it totally on the front. I want this to be positioned in front. So I'm going to go forward until we see. Yep. Okay. But now the word's back there. So let's undo. Okay, so I'm holding down the shift key and adding these other items and then grouping that together. Now, when I shift, it should move the whole thing. Position, forward. There we go. All righty. Those need to be changed. Cancel. Change the color to the purple or the blue. All right, so now I believe as we look through these, we will even more kind of feel like, yep, they're all similar and we can go with that. I'm going to change that background circle to the blue, and we're going to make that opacity just a little bit more. So this time I am purposefully taking the transparency down, but I need to have it up far enough so I can see the writing. I'm going to go down and then I'm going to move the writing. I'm just going to move that on down. Oops, I have to ungroup. Oh, I just moved that whole thing. That works too. Move the whole thing. Yep, that works. And I'm going to bring the opacity of that circle up just a little bit more. Alrighty, take it away actually. There we go. So I will post these on Instagram. Oops, I must have tapped that. We don't need it. I'm not sure where that came from. tapped on a circle somewhere. All right. Thanks for watching this demo. If you want to ask any questions or do anything, head on over to the Clubhouse room and come on in, and we will see you in there. Answer any questions for you. Ending this live right now and going back to creating with the live online learning. Da 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 da. 5, 4, 3, 1.